down, see my wrist drown. Everybody wanna me for benefits now, man. I wish my.
Yo, what is good, everybody? My name is the Coaster King, and today I'm going to be talking about a 5-year plan for Six Flags Over Texas. This park was one of my favorites that I've ever been to in the Six Flags chain, and I did have a lot of fun at this park, so I'm going to have fun predicting what is going to come in the next few years. So starting off in 2021, I think that Six Flags Over Texas will be adding a kids area expansion. They'll just have gotten their Aquaman Splashdown Mac Power Splash, as many of you may know. So they're going to want to try to cut back on some of their expenditures and save some money, especially because of their coronavirus issues. Um, I think that this is going to be kind of like an off year rather than anything else, and honestly, just be one of those years that they recuperate their money and kind of save up for some of their later editions. I'm not going to talk too much about this new edition 2021, but I think that's what it's going to be. Maybe like a DC Super Friends area, as I've said in a bunch of other videos. For 2022, I think they're going to be getting a water coaster. Over Texas has an amazing Hurricane Harbor. It is separate from the park, but still, it's an amazing water park. They have so many rides, and they keep adding to it constantly. But one thing they don't have is a water coaster, and we all know how much Six Flags loves to add these in every park ever. So I think this is what's going to be coming to Six Flags Over Texas in 2022. It'll be a decent ride. To just add to the water park, it's already very strong in the hot Texas sun. Like the thing is with Texas is, it's always hot there. So the water park was more popular from my experiences than the theme park was. I don't know if that's how it always is, but that's how it was when I was there. So definitely adding a giant new water ride would definitely be a great addition for the park and the Hurricane Harbor there. So yeah, they definitely have a lot of space in there. They have a lot of room to work with in the park in general, and especially the water park. They can cut out of the parking lot or go in a bunch of different directions with the land. But I think 2022 is pretty sure to be a water coaster or another water park edition. For 2023, I think it's going to be a family ride, as well as the La Vie Bora, their bobsled ride, being removed. So when I say a family ride, there's so many flat rides that Six Flags can add. If I had to guess one of them, I would think it's the spinning one that just came to Six Flags New England. At New England, it's called the Cyborg. It's like an indoor spinning ride. It's a really small flat ride, kind of for the families. So I think that's what they're going to be adding for 2023. Other ideas I was thinking would be the Six Flags St. Louis ride. They got a couple years ago. I think it's called Spinsanity. That's just another small family ride. Once again, saving up money for the next year's edition in 2024, and trying to save money after the whole coronavirus issues, and the big expansion in 2020. As for why La Vie Bora, I think is getting removed. It's run down. The ride's always broken down from when I was there. It was a fun ride, but it was always broken down. Did not have great maintenance. Probably cost a lot to operate, because these things do cost a lot to operate, which is why we're seeing them get removed pretty much everywhere. So I think that's what's next on the chopping block, and it's going to be replaced by, in 2024, the RMC Raptor. So for 2024, I think they're going to be an original RMC Raptor, replacing La Vie Bora. I don't know what it'll be named. Probably something with like a Hispanic name, something like that. Spanish name. Keep that theme up. But the reason, one thing people are definitely going to think when I say that is, why would they put one when Fiesta Texas already has one? To that, I'm going to say, why would they put in a 40 free fly the year after Six Flags Fiesta Texas got a 40 free fly? That wouldn't make too much sense. So does Six Flags really care? Nah, probably not. Plus, I think it's going to be an original one, so it won't be an exact clone of the layout. It'll be a little compact. It won't be like Great Adventures Jersey Double Coaster. I think it's going to be a more compact ride, kind of similar to the Wonder Woman at Fiesta Texas, just hopefully an original layout, so they don't get too similar between the two parks, because they are very close in proximity. Lastly, in 2025, I think this park is going to be adding a thrill ride of some sort. Maybe like a Zamperla Air Race would be my best guess at this point, but we don't really know because it's so far in the future. Six Flags likes to put them in almost in batches. Like there'll be a new flight ride that comes out, and then he'll put them all into all the parks. And at this point, we don't know what that next flat ride's going to be because it's so far away. But my best guess would be a Zamperla Air Race at this moment, but it could be any thrill ride. This is obviously more of an off year after that huge addition in 2024 of the RMC Raptor, and I think they're going to be kind of doing it on the low for the next 4 or 5 years. Honestly, I think it's going to be a large gap between this coaster and their next coaster. Um, and I don't know what that coaster will be. Probably like a B&M Hyper, but we don't know. So I think the for 2025 it'll just be a smaller thrill ride, and kind of round out the park's lineup, even though it does already have a relatively strong thrill lineup. All right, guys, that's it. Let me know in the comment section any parks you want me to do a 5-year plan for in the near future. I'll see you guys next time.
I'ma skip town, see my wrist drown. Everybody wanna me for benefits now, man.